Yes, everyone. Stephen Howson, full-time Devils United, been beaten 2-1 at Molineux by Wolves again. Little bit of the deja vu this time, wasn't there? To be honest, I thought things were going to be different. It started different. It started quite bright. It started like there's a bit of energy in this United team. Straight away banging in a cross that Lukaku gets his head on early doors from Delo, and you're like, nice one. This United team, we have learned from the mistakes that we made, and to be honest, I think it's fair to say that tactically Ollie did learn from some of the mistakes that we made in the last game in the FA Cup with Wolves, because we didn't make the same mistakes that we made this time. We made new mistakes, which you can't really lay at the feet of the manager. You hope that the manager learns from the sort of tactical errors that I think he made, or where he was tactically outdone by Nuno Espirito. But then the team wasn't good enough to execute. Far too many times we missed chances we should have had. And then as soon as everybody's mate Ashley Young got sent off, there was only going to be one winners. And if you look at the two goals, you think, two absolutely preventable goals, isn't it? It's completely preventable goals. The one with Chris Smalling, you just think, at the other end, it don't go in for us. That's the frustrating thing, is that we haven't been lucky, I don't think, this last couple of games. 1 win in 4 for Solskjaer against teams that you go, well, 2 of them are Wolves. You go, we've got to do better there. How do you explain that? I don't know if I can. You go, oh, was it just one of those nights for us? Was there too many players with an off night? You can explain both the goals down to individual cock-ups. But that's shit analysis, innit? I don't want to sit here and give you shit analysis, but that's all I can really give you. Like, Dave shouldn't throw it out to Fred there, but did. Fred should do better with it, but didn't. Ashley Young shouldn't play him offside, but does, or onside. It's just a collection of errors by people who should know better. Second goal, ball comes in, Jones doesn't deal with it, Smalling doesn't deal with it and gets in Dave's way, ball's in the back of the net, and you go, if it was one of them long-range efforts by Neves, you go, do you know what? He's done us there. But it wasn't. It was just garbage goals, wasn't it? I think top 4 is probably over for us now. I think top 4 is probably going to be too difficult to achieve from here. Although, Ollie did say 5 wins out of the next 7 will see us over the line. Well, when you consider there's 1 gone, we've potentially got City to... Well, we have got City to play. That means outside of that, we need to win every single other game. Everton, West Ham, Chelsea. Some tough games in there. Certainly no tap-ins where you can go, that's a guarantee. And in between, you've got Barcelona twice in the Champions League. This is graft now. The deficiencies in this squad are starting to show. The difference being that the style of football is better under Ollie, and the players look different under Ollie. But when the results are the same, there's not too much you can really say. We have to reinforce with the players in the summer. We have to. A new centre-half is an absolute must. A new right-back, I'm trying to play it nice here with Ashley Young, but a new right-back is needed badly. Really badly. We arguably need someone in midfield as well. Certainly enough to replace Ander Herrera now, who looks like he's basically signed for Paris Saint-Germain. I do wonder about them reports of him asking for 200 grand. On one hand, I don't believe it. And I think that's someone trying to stir shit and paint him out to be the bad guy because he's leaving. On the other hand, I go, well, we're paying nearly double that to Sanchez, so any player in that squad, because we broke the wage structure, Ed Woodward broke the wage structure for Sanchez to an obscene level, because he broke it to that sort of level, now anybody in that squad, anybody who plays in that squad regularly can go in and can ask for 200, 250, because they go, we're paying him 300, I think I'm worth 2. Everybody. Literally everybody. If Ashley Young can get a new contract, anyone else can go in and ask for a right load of dough. Let's see if you guys have got any questions. Put some proper good questions in here. Don't just talk utter nonsense in here. Connor says Mike Phelan is useless. Cheers for your input, Connor. Nikhil says Fred playing merry-go-round with the ball at his feet. I don't think he's a number 6. I think that's a problem. Messi was rested today, says Atif, and I saw a little bit of what was going on at Barcelona. I haven't seen any of the game. That's kind of worrying, isn't it? Because he's pretty good, that Messi fella. And the way our defence looks at the moment... Genuinely not trying to be reactionary, but if the gay's really trying to get 500 grand a week, we should sell him while we can and get Oblak. It's not that easy, is it? I mean, like, I don't like how people go, we should just go and get, like it's Tesco and it's a bottle of milk. You can just walk in and grip it. There's a lot to go down in transfer negotiations that make it difficult to do that. Why do we look so lost tactically? I don't think we looked lost tactically. I thought that we liked the finish, and that's down to the players on the pitch. I thought tactically we looked better today than we did against them last week. Thoughts on Scott's performance? It was okay. In the end, it was okay. Good goal. Pleased for him with a goal. We gifted them both goals. Messi's come on as Barcelona are 3-2 down. What if we go fucking beat Barcelona? I don't think it's likely. And I'll be going to Old Trafford next week hoping that's the case, but I don't think it's likely. Lewis says, which players that started today are good enough to be in a starting 11 of a team capable of winning the Premier League? A few of them. A few of them, to be honest. It's not loads of them, but there's a fair few of them. Give Ollie the job a little early. We absolutely didn't. We absolutely didn't give Ollie the job a little early. How many players do we need in the summer? Do you know what? We need a few. But it's not about going and signing that guy for 150 million and that guy for 150 million. We've done that bullshit scattergun superstar approach in the past. What we need to do is sensible recruitment. For me, Toby Alderweireld at 25 million is sensible recruitment. There's other players. Matt Doherty tonight showing us what a right back should look like. Get somebody like that. You could go restrict yourself to shopping to teams that finish below you in this league and make us good enough to win a title. Do that. I mean, you have to take your hat off to what Liverpool have been doing lately. They've been cherry-picking the best of the Premier League, mostly Southampton, but they've been cherry-picking players from their own league, from Wijnaldum to Mane to Van Dijk. Even Milner's been a good servant for them. They've gone and bought players that they know are already adapted and used to playing and good at playing in this league, and that's what United used to do. Mix that in with 1 or 2 people brought in from abroad to add a little bit of spice, and that's how you get a good title-winning side. Even to an extent, City did that with the likes of Sterling and Walker and Stones. You've got to take the best players from around you. It weakens the players, it weakens the sides that you're buying from, and it levels you up. And you know that these players aren't going to need too much adjustment period. Before everyone says Sanchez, sometimes it doesn't go right when you do that. But as a general rule, picking players from your league is probably a little bit more effective than going signing players from outside the league. Nightmare, though. I think top 4 is looking very, very shaky now. Why are people saying full-time devils and chill like we're the dickheads that go bananas every time someone loses? Think you're in the wrong neighbourhood, my friend. Wan-Bissaka, I'm seeing somebody saying, yep, I'm all about that, you know. Going to OT next week and Barcelona the following week, you're fucking depressing, for fuck's sake. Mate, what do you want me to do after we just lost? Do you want me to sit here and start partying? Well, I'm not going to fucking do that. My mood is going to reflect the result which has just happened, you fucking idiot. So clearly, I'm not going to be all jumping for joy when we've just been beaten by Wolves and we've got the prospect of facing Messi, who's probably in the form of his life, where someone should probably be checking his piss because he's playing that well at the moment. And you think, oh, I'm depressing. Well, I'm sorry I'm not here to lighten up your life. I'm talking about a game that United lost that we should have won, which has probably ruined our hopes of getting in the top 4. Fuck my life. Jesus Christ. Who let you on the internet? Fucking hell. Just play the kids, says a deal. Now, with Luke Shaw and Ashley Young both being suspended, does that mean the likes of Brandon William and Ethan Laird and maybe Leo O'Connor get the opportunity? Personally, I think no, because I think he's probably going to play Bay at right back, as we've seen, and probably move Delo over to left back, unfortunately. But one of them should at least make the bench. Kind of worried about Ollie. It was a mistake. It really wasn't a mistake. I mean, he literally broke a shit ton of records that had been standing for years and years and years. How much money do we need to spend? It's not about money. It really isn't about how much money you need to spend. As I said earlier, it's about sensible recruitment. You could probably spend less than 150 million and buy 4 or 5 players. You really could, if you're sensible about it. If you're not going, let's get Bale, because there's probably 100 million straight off the bat, or anyone else in that sort of bracket, which none of them are guaranteed to work. United need a good, sensible recruitment strategy, and that's where I'd like to see a director of football come in and get it. What about Darmian? I don't even think Darmian thinks he plays for United anymore. Tottenham will lose some more games. That's probably a saving grace, to be fair. I think if we end up in the top 4, it's probably not going to be because we've just blitzed our way in there in the last few games. I think it's because we're going to be less shit than everyone else. De Gea is overrated, says Patrick Cripps. Good one. Where was Marcus Rashford? Marcus picked up another injury. Top 4, no big player transfers. Well, how'd you work that one out? Because last time we ended up in the Europa League, we signed Paul Pogba for a world record fee. Young is such garbage. I'm with you on that one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up. If you want to head over to my channel, me and Joe McGrath are going to be going in two-footed on Ashley Young and probably a few other players as well. So if you want to head over there, we've got some analysis for you on there coming up very soon. I'll see you in the next one.